Hello everybody, it is Connor McGilligan here outside the Etihad on a lovely sunny day. It's unusual to say that in Manchester, everybody, we know that, but as I say, we're outside the Etihad here to preview a massive game this week between Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur. City need a win, everyone. We all know that. We are dying for a win right now. We have Arsenal coming up next week in the FA Cup and we're chasing Arsenal down as well. And it becomes a bigger task if City don't win this game on Thursday. Big news coming out of the Manchester City camp is that Kevin De Bruyne is going to be fit for this game. Absolutely monumental for this City side. His attacking prowess needs to deliver for someone like Erling Haaland, who is struggling at this moment in time for the City side. Of course, we know he's got bagfuls of goals this season. He's been the starlet for Manchester City. However, he's not had a shot in the last two games. That needs to change. City need to work their way around that. They're coming up against the Tottenham Hotspur side who are burnt. They've just been beaten by their North London rivals Arsenal 2-0 at home. They'll be coming to Manchester City as the underdogs. We all know that. But City have had problems against Tottenham Hotspur before. Why do they have problems? Well, because Tottenham Hotspur are a counter-attacking side. What do we expect? It's for them to defend narrow, but counter-attack quickly with Heung-min Son, Kulusevski and Harry Kane. So City need to defend against that very, very well. Manuel Akanji, Laporte, whoever Pep Guardiola decides to start at the back need to be on form for Manchester City. There's massive questions as well. Does he start Jack Grealish over Phil Foden? Grealish has been putting in some stellar performances when he's been coming off the bench. There are a few underperformers and Phil Foden is one of those underperformers at the minute. Pep has some key decisions to make, but no doubt we see sometimes at this point in the season for Manchester City, they do hit form. I mentioned a stat the other day that at this point this season, we have 39 points. In the 13-14 season, we had 38 points. In the 20-21 season, we had 38 points. So Manchester City are at a better points per average right now than they were in those two seasons when they won the title. So don't lose faith, Manchester City fans. We're here and I do expect a different Manchester City team to be coming out against Tottenham Hotspur. We'll get into that now. So how are Manchester City going to be able to beat Tottenham Hotspur? Well, there's a few things that we can focus on. One man is going to take centre stage, as we all know, for Tottenham Hotspur. A failed transfer bid to Manchester City as of around about 1 to 2 years ago. Harry Kane. He always seems to turn up for this fixture. As we saw last season on the 22nd of February at the Etihad, Kane had the last laugh in the 95th minute. Spurs running out 3-2 winners that day off the back of 3 successive defeats. So this is in no way an easy game for Manchester City. City obviously have stumbled against Everton, Southampton and Manchester United in their last 5 games. So what does City need to do? Well, they need to be incisive. They need to be quick. They need a little bit more balance in the midfield. Kevin De Bruyne are in there with Ilkay Gundogan for me is absolutely key. Jack Grealish supplementing the attack, giving Erling Haaland maybe a little bit more in those attacking spaces. Who knows what Pep's going to go with, but City do need to change it up a little bit in this. We're chasing Arsenal. We cannot let this slip. City need 3 points in this game, 100%, and this would be my team ahead of the Tottenham Hotspur game. So I'd go with Edison in net. You've always got to start with the man. I don't think he's been pressured enough at the minute for Ortega to get anywhere near. Edison is obviously the man who starts Manchester City. Kyle Walker, who is going to be vital because Tottenham are going to try working those transitions. They're going to defend narrow and they're going to try hit Manchester City on the counter-attack. As we saw with Manchester United, this is a key note for this game. Walker has to play, simply has to on that right-hand side for me. Central defence, you need a bit of pace. Manuel Akanji's been fantastic this season. He comes in, he enables Manchester City to play that high line as well. Laporte, City missed him. Sturdiness at the back, a real steady Eddie who's going to really be able to calm the defensive line down a little bit. On that left-hand side, we're going to have Cancelo back in there. That midfield as well, everyone. There needs to be a balance in there. Gundo has to come in for me. Rodri just in that defensive pivot. And the man who's going to be back for this one, the playmaker, the man who needs to be supplying Erling Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne. Jack comes in on the left for me. Erling centrally, of course. And Bernardo Silva, the technical wizard, has to be on that right-hand side as well. So that's my team, everybody. Let us know in the comment section below if you agree or disagree with my team. Of course, like, comment and subscribe. Subscribe to Manchester City, Manchester Evening News YouTube channel, and we will see you in a bit. Come on, City.